Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am on a financial freedom journey with my family. Today I'm going to be sharing our November budget. I debated posting this video at all because if you've been following me for a little while, I've been talking about some income changes that we have pending that we don't know basically what our income is. So this is going to be a different budget than normal because I am budgeting with an unknown amount of income. Literally just gonna be putting some question marks here. So instead of not posting this video, I still thought that it would be valuable to post. Obviously at the end of the month, I will know what our income was. And so I'll be able to post a November budget closeout and things will make a little bit more sense in that video. But for now, I am just gonna post our budget. I'm gonna do our budget because I feel like it's giving me more anxiety to not have our budget done. And I'm gonna just do it and we will figure it out through the month. I know at a minimum, we should have enough to cover our actual expenses. Obviously, like without our sinking funds or financial goals, like we should have enough to cover everything else pretty easily, but I don't really know what our income is going to be. And again, I will post a video about that hopefully this week or next week. I'm just trying to get things all sorted out before I share because I want to be able to share like the full story. I don't want to have to post like a multi-part series. I just want to be able to share the whole thing at one time. And I'm going to do like a sit down talk, explain video. So that will be coming soon. But for now, we will just budget with our unknown amount of income. We don't know. It's not gonna be zero, but I don't know. So let's go ahead and get started. Our first expense is our mortgage. So this is for November. So this will actually be for December 1st mortgage. We budget $25.27 for our mortgage. That is our mortgage payment right now. We do have an escrow shortage, so it's a little bit higher than it will probably be in the future. But again, you never know, so we'll see. But right now it is $25.27. Another one that we have for this month, and I think this comes out like around the 20th, is Disney Plus. And I believe this will be about $165. I know they just raised the rate for the annual for Disney Plus. I think it's $159 now. So I'm just gonna budget $165 so we have like a little bit of room there just in case. But we do have Disney Plus, we love it. I can't get rid of it. My kids watch it all the time. We genuinely use it a lot. So that'll be sticking around. Similarly, we have our Peloton bike. I've actually been getting back into working out. I've been off of it for quite a while. My husband's been working out a lot more. So I feel like that's been like motivating me to get back on it. So fingers crossed we stick with that routine. I'm really struggling with routines this last half of the year. After my sister passed away, like it took me a really long time to even be able to keep my like daily living routine up, let alone like a workout schedule. So I'm slowly trying to get back into it. I know that I need to be healthy for my family, for my kids, and I know that this is a good thing for me, but it has been really difficult to cope and like figure out my routines. Anyways, long story short, $45 for Peloton. I don't know like how we got into that, but $45 for Peloton. We have our internet. Obviously we have internet. I feel like that's a necessary staple at this point, especially because I do work from home most of the week. So $60 for internet. Giving, we have a reoccurring donation for $100. I am going to leave all of these things. I like had debated, should I turn off our giving for now? Should I turn off our brokerage for now? But I'm going to leave them because like I said, I'm confident we have enough, we will have enough at least to cover our normal expenses. I just don't know exactly what our income is going to be. So yeah, we'll figure that out. And honestly, like the thing is the income could actually be a little bit more because of some other things. So yeah, I just don't know what it is. And that's so frustrating because you guys know me, you guys know I'm like the most planner person ever. So like the fact that I can't say what our income is really frustrating to me, that I just don't know. And then electric, we are on budget billing. So that's $196 for electric and gas. Some commonly asked questions, water bill, we pay quarterly. Car insurance, we pay biannually from our car sinking fund, so you won't see that in our budget anymore. And I think that's it. Cell phones, we use Mint Mobile. If you guys have been on my channel for any amount of time, you know I love Mint Mobile. I have partnered with them in the past. I continue to partner with them. I truly love Mint Mobile. This video is not partnered or sponsored or anything, but I do genuinely love Mint Mobile, and that is why you don't see a phone expense because we use Mint Mobile and pay annually. So total for our fixed expenses is $3,193. And I'm just gonna use this space to just like put the total so that I can keep track of what amount of money we need to be bringing in instead of like the remaining, because I don't have a starting amount. So this will just be like running total. So for variable expenses, we have $200 for spending, $250 for gas, $900 for groceries, which I know that Thanksgiving is this month, so that is a consideration that we have to have, but I'm not putting any additional money in it because I don't think we're hosting Thanksgiving, so I'm not going to put anything else towards that right now. $100 for fun and kids, and $300 for dining out, which I know when like our income is in flux, we should probably like keep these in check, and we will if we need to, but I don't know that we will need to change any of these. So for now, I'm leaving them like they normally are, and that leaves our variable expenses at $2,000, and that leaves our running total at $5,193. All right, I apologize, everyone. I had a child emergency. Not really an emergency, but with children, everything's an emergency. So I apologize if this looks different than it did in the last clip because I had to step away for a few minutes. Anyways, let's continue on with the budget. So next category for us is our sinking funds. So we are, again, not making any changes to these as of right now. I'm gonna leave these like I normally have them, and we will just go with the flow and see what happens. So we're gonna do 100 for car, 100 for home, 100 for Christmas, 50 for kids, and 250 for vacation. Again, I will hold these until closer to the end of the month or whenever we know kind of what our income situation is gonna be. And then we'll decide what we're gonna do from there. So that leaves our running total of money that we need for the month to $5,793. Now, normally we would talk about our financial goals here, but we don't know what we're gonna have extra. So all I know is that we need $5,793 to do all the things that we want to do. Now, obviously, if we need to, I can drastically, completely cut out sinking funds. I can reduce some of these. Obviously, we don't need personal spending money necessarily or dining out money necessarily. So yeah, while things are kind of still up in the air, I will be editing this down as needed. But like I said, I don't think we will need to, but we just don't know exactly what our income's going to be. So I don't want to set aside a certain amount of money for financial goals yet. Yeah. I'm hoping by the time November starts that we'll kind of know what exactly is going on. But yeah, things are just up in the air right now. It's fun. I just still wanted to share this though, because I feel like, there's going to be times in life where you maybe don't know what's happening with your finances exactly, but you can still try to plan and just be proactive. So I'm just trying to do that and make sure that we do have a plan for our money, however much money that is, which again, we will certainly will know what happened in November at the beginning of December. So stay tuned for the November budget recap video, which will give you guys a better idea of what our income actually was and all of that. And again, I will be posting a video like discussing the situation and what we're doing and all that when it's actually figured out, which is not right now. So that's all I have for our budget for this month. Again, I apologize. This is very different from my regular ones because just lots of balls up in the air right now. But appreciate you guys hanging in there with me, and I will talk to you guys on Friday for Debt Free Friday. Bye, guys.